Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 𝗃𝗃 Cricket Ground for the second match of this United Premier League Season 11. And this match is going to be between Strike Force versus Invincible Indians. I have got the captains, Jonathan and Efren. Venkat has the coin. Jonathan has the coin. Heads is the call. And it's tail. Jonathan, why did you want to bat first?
The first match, I thought, having the bat first and giving a good score on the table.
How balanced is your team? How prepared are you for this tournament? How much do you want to put on board?
Like we saw the first match, it was a 190 and it was safe. But then we still will keep 170, 180 as the target and play accordingly.
All the best, Jonathan.
Thanks.
If you had won the toss, what would you have chosen?
I would have batted first too, but it's okay because the first game, like you saw, like a good batting pitch. And like Ron said, it's the first game, so it doesn't really matter. So we want to try out different options that we have, and let's go for it.
The same question: how balanced
is your team?
Good.
I think we have almost 5 to 6 players from last year's Invincible Indians. So the team unity and bonding is pretty good. We have a good mixture of young and senior players. So new talent is there. We are looking forward to it.
All the best
to both the players. Enjoy your game. The Strike Force have won the toss and
elected to bat first.
Thank you. Good luck. All the best.
give the award. You may have to stay for long because the next award is for the maximum sixes, and that goes to Rajesh as well. A total of 9. Award is given by Yash, the captain of Invincible Indians. And the next award is the performer of the match. That goes to Vinay from Raging Bulls. Last but not the least, player of the match. That goes to Rajesh. And I request Uday to give away the trophy. Rajesh, few words. Congratulations. So, how did you prepare yourself for this tournament?
Before I begin, hard luck guys, well played. It was a very good score put up on the board. So I want to give credit to one person, and to be very honest, he's one of the very closest person to my heart, but the biggest critic in my life, which is 𝗀𝗃. And this is what he always keeps saying: if everybody keeps appreciating you, ek jana rehna to niche utarne ke liye. So he's that culprit. And to be very honest, I wasn't prepared at all. I'm with a lot of injuries, some of you already know. But this man gave me a challenge that asked that 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗃 मेरे को 1 century होना. I don't know how did I pull that off, but thanks to Gopi for sending me up the order. And there were 2 constant noises that kept, pushing me to do what I did there, which is Uday and Gopi again. I could hear 2 constant noises. I think that's what team effort and team encouragement does. You can pull off the game at any time. Thank you.
Louder, please.
You didn't hear any of our noise. That was the fire. ये लोग और oil डाले वहाँ.
The fire was in the middle and the fuel was coming from the pavilion. Now, a century of the first match, how does it feel?
Top of the world, to be honest, and this is my first century. I've been playing for God knows how many years, but I remember scoring a century back in the day when I was in my college, but that was 50 overs. But I've been playing cricket for a very, very long time. I've scored a couple of runs here and there, but never dreamt of scoring a century. But again, I still can't believe that I actually scored 100. But this century is not just for Lancers. This is for Optum, guys. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much. Many more games to come, and all the best. More centuries to go. Hopefully, we'll see that. Now, I request the captain of Raging Bulls to please come up for a chat. Hard luck. It was a very good score. What did you think of when things were going on in the second innings?
Yeah, we have leaked some runs, but I feel my team played very well, and also Rajesh, he took our game. Yeah.
So, more games to come. What is your preparation going to be?
Today I got to know my team strength, and so I'll prepare well from tomorrow.
Well, all the best for the rest of the tournament, and you played well. Thank you all very much. I request the captain of the winning team to come and have some words. I go Pete in Rajesh's words, culprit. How do you feel about that comment?
I feel because if you praise, all the people praise it, someone has to be there wherein you have to give that fire to you, to produce your talent, to show your talent. So it's like, so if you don't do it, so we'll be in a different mode, so we can't bring our own talent what we have. So that's when I decide, like, everyone praises one or the other. I am the culprit, I'll do that.
He's the bad guy.
Yeah, he's becoming the bad guy to put a big, good performances in the middle. Now, when you saw that 187, what was your thought in the power play, after the power play?
Like it was a good total to be put on chase on, and like we had our plans within our minds. So the same thing we have put in over there, and I want to give this credit to Rajesh and Alan, who has put that crucial partnership, which brought us into the game once again. And from there, the game was ours. So just was there was 20-30 runs, which was a difference with the ball. So one or two overs or big overs, then we are in the game. That was the thing.
So I hear the players keep changing in your team. From last year, from last season, you were the champions. And what kind of changes that have happened in your team?
So it was like I'm on kind of all the 12 players got changed in my team. Only the 3 players were a part of Lancers from the last 10 years. So I thought like I wanted to give new folks the challenge, so they can show up their talent, and this is a platform wherein you perform, and we play corporate crickets wherein we take players from this tournament itself. So that was a thing which was in my mind. I wanted to give chances to the new folks so that they can showcase their talent.
Well, that's a great performance today, and all the best for the rest of the tournament as well. Thank you all very much, and that's all from the presentation. I request everyone to please stand up for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Yeah, you can take first. వెంకట్ ఇది ఆనందా చూడు వాటర్ వస్తలేదు
Well, the match has begun. 𝗙𝗂𝗃 and 𝗃𝗏𝗻 are the openers for Strike Force. And Sanjay with a new ball. Coming over the wicket. A bouncer early in the innings. Goes a little away from the off stump. Keeper thinks there's some nick. 𝗙𝗂𝗃 simply lets it go this time. Trying to read the pitch, how it behaves, because there were already some extra bounds earlier. The slip in place. Two fielders guarding the boundary line. The third man and deep point. Still no run on the board. Last ball of the over. Runs on the board. That's a boundary. Plays it between the square leg and mid-on. First boundary for 𝗙𝗂𝗃 and Strike Force. 4 for no loss. Mehdi Ali Mirza sharing the new ball, coming over the wicket. Right arm medium. It's a good line, good start from both these bowlers. Appeal for a leg before. Maybe it was going down the leg side. Inzamam, very experienced player, flicked it nicely. The first boundary for him. There's no one behind square. Inzamam 144 matches, 4,000 plus runs, with an excellent average of 35.29, and his high score being 150. Very well balled, adjusted his line a little bit. The previous one was pitching on the leg stump. Now he's targeting the off stump. Advances to play a big shot. Beautifully bowled by Mehdi. Last ball of the over. Another boundary. That's the line that he loves, Inzamam. Middle and leg. And you can see effortlessly, he simply guided it. There's not much force in the shot. There's enough pace. He simply guided it in the gap. 2 overs completed, 12 for no loss. And Sanjay is back for the second over of his spell. Pulled it in the air, in the gap again. Big chase for the fielder. A couple of runs for 𝗬𝗏𝗏. Oh, this is up and over. Land safely in no man's land. Both these players seem to be very strong on the outside. All 3 boundaries were on the onside. That's a wide of the off stump. He bowled back of the length. The earlier 2 balls were pitched up. Another one in the air. Whoa! What an effort. Excellent effort from Shiva. Unfortunately, that went off from his hands. There's a difficult chance. First drop catch of the match. And also there was another opportunity in terms of run out. At the strikers end. The direct hit would have resulted in a wicket. Oh, brilliantly bowled. Perfect Yorker. There's a fielder behind the square now. Another good over for strike force. In the gap, that should run for a boundary. And no, it doesn't. What an effort. Nowhere it looked like that would be stopped. Excellent use of feet by the fielder. Saved a couple of runs. Wide down the leg side. It's an aggressive start from strike force. The current run rate is 8.18. 4 boundaries already. We are still in the 4th over. In the air, but safe. They're happy with a single. Inzamam into his 20s. 20 of 12 deliveries. The help of 3 boundaries and a maximum. Not timed well, but will get a single and keep the strike. 4 overs completed, 33 for no loss.
Four overs completed, strike force 33 for no loss.
The weather is hot, 30 degrees at the moment. The players may need a lot of hydration. They definitely need. The fifth over started with a wide. Fayaz, the new bowler. Right arm medium coming over the wicket. Short of a length and away from the off stump. 𝗪𝗛�ጥቀ is on strike. There are 6 fielders on the offside in the circle to stop these singles. In the air and taken! First wicket falls and Fayaz strikes. It was a very good over, though the first one was a wide. There were a couple of dot balls. The batsman was trying to play it up and over that 30-yard circle fielders. Couldn't time it well and gives a simple catch to Sanjay. He must be disappointed. 𝗪𝗛𝗏 is out for 21 in 16 deliveries. Strike force, 34 for 1 in 4.3 overs. Now the skipper walks in at number 3, Jonathan Rock, right-handed batter. In the air and down. Very difficult one. It was played back to the bowler. A very difficult catch though. He dives it, but couldn't hold on to the ball. Now first runs on the board for Jonathan. To deep square leg. First boundary for him. Another one. This time he plays it fine. Back-to-back boundaries for Jonathan. This over was very good until that wicket. But at the end, back-to-back boundaries to finish it. 5 overs completed, 42 for 1.
Strike force, 42 for 1 after 5 overs.
Mirza to continue. One more run behind the square. Square leg. Another single. And Jonathan wanted a second run. But 𝗵𝗿𝗘 was not interested for it. Now tries it on the onside for a single. Only one boundary for 𝗵𝗿𝗘 so far. Another one towards fine leg. The boundaries are flowing for strike force. It's 49 already in the power play. Brilliant. Adjusted his line from middle and leg to off. Another single, and Jonathan will keep the strike. Power play completed. And that single brings up 50 for strike force.
$50 up for strike force. 50 for 1 in 6 overs.
Now the field is spread. There's a long on, long off, deep extra cover. Deep third man. Another change in the bowling attack. Prashant Reddy has introduced one of the senior players of the side. 194 matches, 192 wickets. Is coming from over the wicket. Another shot of a length delivery. Very well bowled. Is able to generate some pace and getting some extra bounce as well. On the leg side, the fielder is too wide on the boundary line. In boundary number 4 for Jonathan. And all those boundaries are behind the square on the onside. One more again, a little effect. A little bit of running for the fielder, but he couldn't reach. He could not stop the ball. The result is back-to-back boundaries. And the skipper is into 20s very quickly, just of 10 deliveries. One more. Oh, the fielder was in the circle. What a player. That was the 6th boundary for him. 3 back-to-back boundaries. Again, change in the field. The fine leg fielder is sent back to the boundary line. Now Prashant is coming around the wicket. And bowled a wide down the leg side. That's in the air. One bounce to the long on fielder. A good over for strike force. 16 runs of it. 7 overs completed, 66 for 1.
Seven overs completed, 66 for 1.
Now spin is introduced. Misfield, or rather the fielder did not read the ball. He was waiting to take it after one bounce, but he missed it. Plays in the gap. The deep mid-wicket fielder will cut it off. Namaskaram. Ela unnaru? Avuna? By Aditya, in fact, after being hit for the boundary of the very first ball that he bowled. Overall 10 runs from that over. 76 for 1 in 8 overs.
76 for 1 after 8 overs.
𝗬𝗁𝗔 is the new bowler. He's coming around the wicket. Overpitched, but his Jonathan drives it for a single. in the slot, plays in the gap, and that goes for a boundary. The long on fielder doesn't have any chance. He almost reached the ball, but a slower one this time. Drives down the ground to long off. 𝗬𝗏𝗘𝗏. Now there's a partnership building. It goes very high in the air and got the distance as well. What a shot. First maximum for the skipper. And very quickly, he moves to 40. And what a strike rate, 250. This time it's on the offside. Long off fielder comes underneath it and takes it. What a disappointment for Jonathan. But 𝗬𝗏𝗃 strikes. An excellent innings and excellent partnership comes to an end. Their partnership was worth a 55 in just 26 deliveries. And now it's broken. Jonathan played very well, but he's gone for 40 in just 17 deliveries, which included 7 boundaries and a maximum with a strike rate of 235. Excellent catch by Sanjay at long off. And successful over from 𝗬𝗏𝗃. Conceded 13 runs, but most importantly, he has sent back the skipper of strike force. 9 overs completed, 89 for 2. And Aditya is back to bowl his second over. Kiran is the new batter who's on the non-striker's end. A slower flighted delivery. Offside. He cuts it. Not the cleanest of the take, but managed to stop the ball. Jersey number 29. Backward point. It was a full toss, but it was dipping down. Kiran is yet to score his first run. 3 dot balls. Misses the outside edge. Goes straight into the keeper's gloves. Halfway through the innings, strike force 90 for 2. Kiran just walked in, is yet to make a run. And now Uday on the other end, 21 of 23 deliveries. Aditya considered only single in his second over. The players will take a short drinks break. We'll be back soon.
Hey.
Welcome.
मेरा वो पर्सनल पैड में लिख देता हूँ मैंने तो मिक्स हो गया तो कदे
వెంకట్ ఇటువైపు ఒక డస్ట్బిన్ పెట్టియండి ఇటువైపు ఒక డస్ట్బిన్ పెట్టియండి అది ఇది ముందు కనిపిస్తుంది కదా ఇటువైపు కనపడట్లేదు
मैं बोला तो एक बार देता नहीं दिया मुझे पता था तेरे को दिया तो दोनों के क्या चाहिए याद आना करना भाई
Welcome back. Change of sides for the players. Strike force 90 for the loss of 2 wickets in 10 overs. Now, Chandra, Allu Chandra Naidu is the new bowler. Right arm off break. The first one went very high in the air, landed safely. There's no one in the ring on, long off. Both the fielders are on the boundary. Oh, chance of hope. Stumping. That went too far. The keeper could not get back to the stumps. Plays a sweep shot behind the square. In the end, oh, put down. It was straight into the hands, a lower one. Not enough in the air. Another catch dropped. It was a skipper. Last ball of the over. Comes down the wicket, in the air. Not the cleanest strike. Not enough power in the shot. Single to finish the over. Strike force 96 for 2 in 11 overs.
11 overs completed, 96 for 2.
There's one more over to go. Everest slower delivery. Plays to deep square leg. There's a man there, and also the deep mid wicket and long on are placed. There's no one to stop the singles on the onside. As outside edge, plays it very fine. And the ball runs to the boundary. First boundary for Kiran. In the air and oh! What an effort. There was definitely a chance, all these half chances. That was a fourth catch that was dropped. That's a wide down the leg side. Now there's a lot of spin and a little bit of bounce as well. Seven runs from it. A good over from Aditya. Strike force 103 for the loss of 2 wickets in 12 overs.
12 overs completed, 103 for 2.
Hi, I have 𝘊𝗍 with me from Strike Force. Hi, 𝘊𝗍. How is the match going? And what's the feeling in the dressing room from your side?
Yeah, when I see the first 10 overs, the score was good and the run rate was pretty good. And now when it comes to spinners, when we bowl the slow pace, then it is playing well. I mean, batting it is getting hard, but otherwise when it is with the fast bowlers, we scored well. So we are thinking like in the second innings, maybe going with the other than pace, we can go with the slow bowlers. So it may come good.
So the slow bowlers or the spinners are very effective. And yes, you are right. Now that resulted in a wicket. Now, a lot of drama as well. Initially, the umpire gave it, but I think the keeper could not hold off it. Now, there's a lot of opportunities for your team members, like 4 drop catches, including this, the fifth one. So, how good your field is?
I mean, we need to capitalize whatever the chances we got, and we need to score big so that the second innings we can go with the plan, with the bowling, how it is playing now. We can go in with the plan, we can go and bowl, we can restrict them and win from there.
Okay, how is your bowling attack looking like?
As you see, this is the first match. We want to take chances like how it will go well, and the new players who are coming need to take their responsibility, individual responsibility, and should go with the bowling. Nice.
Okay, so this is the 11th season. So how many seasons did you play in this?
I got the opportunity last year itself. From then, I'm playing this year President Cup also I have played, and now this is the second season I'm playing, and it is pretty excitement. And last year we went to finals, and this is the first match in this season. So I'm looking forward to go to the finals and win there from there.
Well,
taking consider into each match at a single, not thinking about reaching finals and from there like that.
taking one step ahead. Excellent. So, is your team the same? Were you with Strike Force in the previous season as well? It's in the air. And that sails over to the maximum. Both fielders were running to each other. And there was a little bit of confusion as well. And that goes for a maximum. So,
last season I have played from Racing Bulls. So this season I came to Strike Force. So it's whatever the team, it's Optum finally. So I need to enjoy the game. That's it finally.
This more looks like the IPL kind of environment, because this season you are with one team, probably the next something else, another team. So how is that harmony going in the team when you guys practice and when you come to the matches?
Absolutely. Like I said, like last year when we went to finals, I felt like I'm playing IPL, because the finals, the start of the finals, whatever the introduction given and the ground and everything, the arrangements, it's look pretty excitement. And from there, I already thought about this season and prepared where, so that it will go the same way and maybe more than that.
Okay, tell us something about your sports committee. How helpful they are, how good they are in conducting these kind of tournaments.
As far as I know, the committee is given the opportunity to the young players, and they always used to encourage whoever is ready to play. And there is no like a good player and excellent player like that. So they have given everyone chance, and everyone is enjoying the game because we have two seasons like President Cup, Corporate Cup, and this UPL. So someone somewhere everyone is getting chance. So really good that.
So, as a player, when you look at these kind of arrangements, this organizing, team, how are these facilities?
Yeah, like I said, this is the arrangements are very good, and it looks very standard. And I see this time we have the camera as well. So watching how we are going to play and how we have played, we can go and watch and the highlights. So it will help us to prepare for the next game. So it helps a lot.
Well, thank you very much for chatting with me. Enjoy your game and enjoy the tournament, and all the best. Thank you. Now the match is going very well here. Raging Bulls is what he said. He was with the Raging Bulls earlier, this time with Strike Force. It's in the air, should be taken now. Yes, it does. He does. There was a chance earlier in this over, but that was gone because of the confusion as both the fielders were running to each other. But this time, it was a clean catch. And the partnership is broken again. Aditya this time. An excellent innings by 𝗵𝗿𝗘 comes to an end after making 35 runs. A brilliant catch by Prashant. Strike force, 3 down for 118 in 13.4 overs.
Third wicket down for strike force at 118 in 13.4 overs.
Mirza. Is this on? I have Mirza with me. Hi Mirza, thanks for coming. So, how is your match going on? Tell us about this.
I think we've done a good job. We've pulled back well. They scored about 90 runs in 10 overs. I think we pulled it back well, but some drop catches, but I think still we're doing pretty well.
So there were some simple catches and also some difficult ones that you have seen. But the effort is good. So how was your preparation earlier?
I think the ground fielding has been really good. There were some simple catches dropped for sure. But I think the ground fielding is good. I think that's made up for it, for the drop catches.
Okay. So which season, this is season 11. How many did you play?
I've played 4.
Played 4. And all through in different teams, I believe?
Different. This is my second time with the Invincible Indians.
Okay.
I've played with our opponents before that, Strike Force, and I've played for Falcons.
Falcons as well. So how are you enjoying? How are you prepared for this tournament going ahead?
I think I really look forward for this tournament. I think this is the most prestigious cricket tournament that we have. And not only do we have so much of talent, but, it's something that, all of us look forward to, bonding, gelling, meeting with new players. So this is, I think, all in all, a great win-win situation for each player.
I was about to ask about that bonding and how are these sports helping you at your workplace?
Yeah, so I think what's helping us really is, with each season that I've seen with UPL, I mean, we have a lot of fresh talent. I'm seeing a lot of new players already in the first 2 matches that we played. And even in this, match that we have, there are a lot of new blood that's coming in. So, getting to know them and, meeting whenever we are in office, try to get that bond and everything going. So that way it's really good.
And what do you say about the organizing committee of your company?
Oh yeah, I mean, kudos to them. I think they've done a fantastic job. I mean, year on year, organizing all these matches, this tournament, keeping us all busy with sports and everything. So I think amazing. Kudos to them.
And how about the arrangements? Tell us something about you have played 4 seasons, and what's the difference that you have seen in this year's or the previous years organizing? From the organizer's point of view.
No, I think
The
so. You mean
arrangements.
Venkat?
Yes,
Oh,
Venkat,
of
or other
course.
organizers.
Yes,
How
yes.
was
So
it?
I think this is the second time we're playing with Venkat. So I think food wise and drinks and everything, and the whole organizing, making sure the match starts on time and all of those. So I think it's amazing. So everybody loves Venkat.
Of course, everybody loves Venkat because of the way the things are going for them.
Right.
So, if you have to say one difference that you see from the previous organizers compared to this ones, what is that stands out? What comes to your mind?
I think this organizing committee, I think they've set high standards, and last year they were committed. They showed us that they've really committed, and they're here to stay. So I think they've only surpassed that. So every time Venkat tries to bring in something new, so we had that photo shoot, so he tries to bring in something new. So I think that new flavor is really important.
So I hope you enjoy those standards, those facilities, and enjoy this tournament together. And that was a brilliant effort, though. And another drop catch. Well, all the best and enjoy your
Thank you
tournament.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
బంద్ చేసిన
కొంచెం మీరు మిడిల్ ఉండి
నేను రావాలనుకున్నా కానీ ఆయన ఆల్రెడీ ఆయన కదలట్లేదు అక్కడ నుంచి పాయింట్. Both the fielders were running towards each other. The deep mid wicket and long on fielders. Moin at deep mid wicket. And Sanjay at long on. It goes very high in the air and taken. That was a difficult one. The 4th wicket falls for strike force in the 15th over. Venkat. Oh, not a catch. Babu, akkada chudu. Empire.
ఇంజిమం
Inzama.
ఇంజి
Well, I have 𝗃𝗹𝗹 with me. Hi, 𝗃𝗹𝗹. How did you enjoy your batting in the middle?
Yeah, it's very good pitch and I love to play here in Gurukul. And now we are in good position now. So hope we do well in this innings.
So, talking about the pitch, was it coming nicely to the bat? Is it high scoring?
Yeah, pitch was a little bit slow, but as of now we have good batsmen, so we try to strike rotate. So hope we will good in this pitch.
Okay. How many? Talking about the tournament, how many seasons did you play?
This is my second season, and I love to play UPL because I enjoyed here in Gurukul. Last time also we played with same team, so yeah, enjoyable season this year also.
So, which one do you like, playing in the day or under the lights?
Yeah,
Did you play under the lights last time?
Yeah, last time I played, and we enjoyed in night session also. In nights a little tough to play in this ground because pitch was skiddy at that time. Need to focus on more in batting.
And so, what is something stands out when you see? You must have played in other tournaments as well. So, compared to those, what things do stand out here?
Well, here the facilities we are getting is awesome, and that supporting staff is very good, and everyone playing according to their merits. So yeah, very good.
Okay. Tell us something about your organizing committee, the sports committee.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to thank them to organize such a wonderful tournament, and we are always try to improve our games to show our talent here. So yeah, definitely enjoy.
Do you have a team that represent your company in external tournaments?
Yes.
And where do you see yourself in that?
Yeah, last time we played championship also. We played in Hyderabad Nawab's team, so we enjoyed in Gurgaon also, and love to see that our organization and management upskilling their talent here. So yeah, very enjoyable.
So when you look at these players in the office environment, of course, probably someone isn't your opponent, in the game. But when you see the same person in the office, how does that feel?
Yeah, it's great because every time we used to pull our legs to our players, like last time I hit you, last time I take wickets from you. So it's very enjoyable in office atmosphere also.
So overall, these sports are helping you at the professional level, at office as well, work environment.
Yes, when we go to office now, we are very energetic because we always talk about these tournaments. We played like that. We played opposite to this team and we won the game. That's awesome feeling. Yeah.
Well, keep enjoying, keep playing well, and stay fit and enjoy the game. Thank you. All the best. Oh, should be out. No. That's a leg bias. Goes for boundary. Prashant is not happy, and so are the other players. Maybe the umpire thinks the impact is out of off. "12 overs from that over, 12 runs from that over, 16 completed, 144 for 4.
"16 overs completed, 144 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Fayaz is back into the attack and started with a wide of the off stump. Ramesh is on strike. He's off the mark. There's one more extra. There are 22 extras in this inning so far. 13 wides, 1 no ball, and 8 leg byes. The umpire wants to check if it's a no ball, if it has pitched out of the pitch. That would be given as a no ball, and that would be a free hit as well. That looks okay. Misfield, and that goes for boundary. That brings up 150 as well. 151 for 4. A slower delivery this time. And the run rate is very healthy for strike force, 9.15. With this, the projected score is looking at over 180. Now Ramesh goes for a big swing. Couldn't time it well, but will get a couple of runs at least. There's a fielder at deep square leg. And one in the circle at mid-wicket. Had to put a lot of effort to reach that ball and restrict the team of these batters to only 2 runs. Slower delivery, overpitched, and played it very nicely in the gap. What a beautiful shot it is. A boundary to end the over, 158 for 4 in 17 overs. 17 overs completed, 158. Now Sanjay is back into the attack from over the wicket. He conceded 19 runs in the first 2 overs. Only 3 more overs to go in this innings. He has 2. There are plenty of bowlers to look for. It was an inside edge. A little bit of misfield by the keeper. It may not run for the boundary. But the batters will take a couple of runs. Just a single. Oh, that was quick. That delivery has some serious pace. Body line was very quick. But Ramesh handled it beautifully. Good over so far. Only 4 runs of the first 4 deliveries. 2 more to go. A full toss. Couldn't find the gap. Played it straight to the fielder. Last ball to go. A single to finish the 18th over. 164 for 4.
Eighteen overs completed, 164 for 4.
Two more overs to go. 2 more overs to go. And 𝗬𝗁 strikes. Ramesh seems to be settled in the middle. But the line that 𝗬𝗁 chose to bowl, it confused the batsman. He pitched it outside the leg. He was bowling around the stumps. And the bails are off. Ramesh was bowled by 𝗬𝗁, out for 9 runs of 7 balls. And strike force loses half their side. It's a new batter, Prashant. A full toss in the air, in the gap, 1 bounce for 4. A big appeal for leg before and gives him. 𝗬𝗁 strikes again, 4th wicket for him. Is it too late to bring him into the attack? But he has done his part, though he was a little late to bowl in the innings. 𝗬𝗁. Six wicket down. 168 for 6 in 18.4 overs. Now, is he going to get 5-4? He still has one more over to go, bowl in his spell. That was close. 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 is the new batter. And he gets a 5-4! He comes in. 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 just comes in and goes out. And 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 gets a 5-4. A wicket of the last delivery. An excellent over comes to an end. Only 4 runs and 3 wickets in that over. 168 for 7 in 19 overs.
"19 overs completed, 168 for 7.
Another right-handed batsman, Anil, is the new batter in. And Sanjay is bowling the last over of this innings. Now they are converting the singles into twos. Advances, but couldn't make the right contact. Now there's a change in the field. Sanjay wants a fielder at deep mid-wicket. There's an outside edge and the keeper doesn't make any mistake this time. And Sanjay gets his man. And Kiran is caught behind by the keeper, Tajuddin. And his stay in the middle comes to an end after making 29 runs in 32 deliveries. Strike force loses their 8th, 170 for the loss of 8 wickets in 19.3 in last 3 deliveries to go. Vara Prapulla He's the new batter. Chance of a run out. And another wicket falls. Five wickets down in the last 1.5 over. And only 6 runs they could make a strike force. The fall of wickets is happening so quickly. There's not enough time for the batters to get ready. They are pretty much unprepared. Last ball of the innings. 172 is on the board. He cuts it in the gap. They will want to go for the second run. They will go, but will not be able to reach the crease. So 6 wickets down in the last 2 overs of the game. And strike force all out for 173. Some notable numbers of their scorecard. On top of it, the opener, 𝗬𝗏𝗍 35 of 34. Inzamam 21 of 16. Then came the skipper, a brisk innings, 40 of 17. Kiran Reddy 29 of 32. Khader 10. And the rest of the players were out for a single digit. Ramesh 9, Prashant 4, Rajashekar none, Anil 1, Farah Prafulla 1, and AVI 1. Overall, 22 extras were given. And some notable numbers on the bowling card. 𝗵𝗁𝒀 stands out with 5 wickets in his 3 overs. A little expensive though in terms of economy, 9.67. Sanjay got 1 wicket, Sheikh Fayaz 1 wicket, and Aditya 1. And Invincible Indians need 174 to win this second match of this United Premier League Season 11. We'll be back after this short innings break. Welcome back to the chase. Should be a wide. No, it isn't. The openers for Invincible Indians, Dinesh, and the skipper, Yashwin. Anil with the new ball. They have a mammoth total to chase. 174. What a shot. Overpitched. And dispatched it for a boundary. One bounce for 4. First boundary for Dinesh. Slower delivery, but way too away from the off stump. That's the second wide of this over. In the air and up and over. Outside edge. It goes over the head of the slip fielder. He's living dangerously in the middle, Dinesh. Another shot of a length. Place it behind the point. Back-to-back boundaries. And a very good start for Invincible Indians. 15 runs of the first over. Dinesh 12 of 4. And Yashwin 1 of 2.
The score is 15 for no loss after the first over.
𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗲 is into the attack. 47 matches, 28 wickets. Coming over the wicket. Has a protection in the deep at long on and deep backward point. And in the air, of course. It was straight into the hands, but Ramesh could not hold on to it. We have seen several catches were dropped in the first innings. There were almost 6 in the first innings, and that trend continues. There's the second drop catch. A little bit of misfield, and that would run away for a boundary as well. Now back-to-back boundaries for the skipper as well. Little bit of width and punish that sails over the extra cover and goes for the maximum. Short of a length, a slower delivery, lot of width. And the batsman, Dinesh, had all the time in the world to play. This is a way better line, not giving much room for the batsman. Plays it on the onside, takes a quick single. Running between the big wickets has been a little bit difficult for the batters. Remember, we are not allowed to wear spikes. So it was slippery at times. Should be a wide down the leg side. Width again. Straight to the fielder. $13 runs of this over already. Last ball to go, if it's a legal one. Passes close to the off stump. A dot to finish. Good over. 36 for the loss, without loss.
Three overs completed, 36 for no loss.
They're capitalizing on this power play conditions very well. Invincible Indians. 36 for no loss. 12 runs and over. The required rate is 8.12. Yashwin 10 of 9 and Dinesh 23 of 9. Now spin is introduced. 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗃. The left arm bowler coming around the wicket. 35 matches, 30 wickets. The decent economy of 6.6 in this format. Pitched it up. A little away from the fielder, in the gap. A boundary for the skipper. The boundary is for Dinesh. The skipper is on the other end, at non-striker's end.
వస్తుందా అన్న హలో
Five overs completed. And next person is 𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗏𝗃.
హలో అన్న వస్తుందా హలో అన్న హలో అరే రే మెల్లగరా రే. అరే శ్రీకాంత్ మెల్లగరా, మొత్తం షేక్ అవుతుంది. కావాలని వస్తున్నావు బిడ్డ. అరే షేక్ అవుతుందిరా.
Completed 56-1. 𝗃6-1 in 7 overs. An over. Treatment wicket on a single left spin. 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗃. That's high in the air and comes underneath it, but lands safely. Between the first three fielders. Couple of runs for Jasmine. Eight overs completed, 62 for 4. Ball then. He's back. The ball is turned over and takes the wicket. A very good player. Second wicket fall for Invincible Indians. Clean ball after making 9 runs. It's back to the pavilion. Good piece of fielding. I think that's a point. Is off the bar with a couple of runs. Back to the bowlers. total of 2 wickets in 9 overs. Only 3 runs and a wicket in the previous over. 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗃 goes high in the air, lands safely. Single only. Boundaries pretty much dried up, and the current run rate has come down drastically. And the required run rate is coming up. Current run rate is less than 7 now. Overthrow. Just kept the single anyway. Right. Halfway through the innings, Invincible India 69, a total of 2 wickets. The required run rate is 10.5 an over. Only 5 of 9 in just been 23 of 23. For everybody. Players will take a toss Tuesday. Champion touches it down the ground for the ball. Advances, misses completely. The captain goes. Right, right. Wicket of the last ball of the over. Has been playing patiently in the middle still now. Has to take that long walk back to the pavilion. Invincible Indians, 76 for 3 in 11 overs. They require 98 runs in 54 deliveries. They require a rate of 10.89 per over. Broken. That brings 𝗀𝗃𝗃 into the middle. Number 5. Very previous player. 291 matches. 5,313 runs. An average of 28.72. know the man in the team. He did not cut it off. Very much to the boundary. Straight to the man, a little bit of the speed, going for the single. Boundary on strike. One down to the fielder. Back to point. Transit. Going to the second round. Chance of an out. The umpire will take a look. Now it's considered as a dangerous ground. Yes, the dangerous ground. In the air, and in the gap. Good piece of fielding. Another couple of runs. That should be boundary. Beautiful cover drive. Waited for it. A huge gap to see. Long off. And keep. Down the ground for a single.
Lands out of the boundary rope. That's a maximum. This turns out to be a very good over. "13 overs completed, 106 for 3.
"13 overs completed, 106 for the loss of 3 wickets.
రాజా
Chandra. Venkat. Well, I have Chandra with me. Hi, Chandra.
Hey.
How are you enjoying this match?
Yeah, I mean, great start, right? So we had a century and the fifer in our team and a century for the Lancers, right? It's a great start, and that's what expected out of the UPL games. It's been a season, right? So it's getting bigger and bigger, and this season, which there are a lot of cricket happens at top term, but when it comes to UPL, right? So they're like top performers only being picked and chosen and thoroughly reviewed by captains who are for these teams, right? So to be honest, the only top performers and the persons or individuals who are having performance over the past 1 year, various cricket like President Cup, maybe a mixed box cricket or a new edition playing outside, right, will be reviewed over the cricket heroes and whatnot, whatever the profiles they have, right, and based out of that, it will be picked in auction in a big manner, and then the players will be picked from there, and that's the result you might have seen today, where 101 fifer and many more to come.
Yes, of course. The quality of the game, of the players, is impressive. You can see the high-scoring game. The first one in the first match, 187 and a century. Now, to get to this kind of skill, how do you practice? What are the resources you have?
Yes, as I mentioned, right? So a lot of cricket has been sponsored by Optum, right? So whether it's President Cup, whether it's a mixed box cricket, or it's kind of a corporate participation as well, right? As well as the players who are playing actively here, right? So they are also playing the external matches as group of friends. They are going into the tournaments, right? And that's where the performance keep on improving. So the players which you are seeing now here, like 80% of players are playing a regular matches in the external tournaments.
Okay. Now, how is the support from your sports team committee?
Okay, the sports committee, yes, definitely, right? So I mean, I remember that we started with very less budget in 2010, where very minimal, and with the year, with the passion, with the interest by employees, right, we are enhancing our performance every year on year, and we are hearing everybody, right? So we are not just like going in a blind, like we are getting suggestion from the players, right, who are playing. So they're suggesting, hey, this guy is having good video recording, can we look at it? And then this guy is having good kind of a presentation, can we look at it, right? So all these are keep on adding, and we are increasing our budget. So never we have decreased our budget so far, like we never compromised on something like this to be at a low level. but we keep on improvising. And every time we come up right, we always think what better we can do next year. That's kind of the support we are giving from sports committee to this event.
Well, of course, I can see that improvement from last season. I was here for the finals, though, semis and finals, but this time it's the next level, definitely. Now, coming back to this match, where do you think your team stands right now?
Yeah, I think plan executed very well. Started very well with by Dinesh. That's what expected out of him, and then we can okay. That's what we are expecting from Dinesh, and he did his job. And then Yash supported, and then Moin rotating, and we have good players in the form of Sanju and Prashant. They were recently also part of the the org level sportsmen events, right? So we have a good unit to chase it down, and I think I'm very positive that we will be able to get this one.
So coming back to the tournament level now, this time there are a lot more, things are introduced. I think this is the next level. So what is something that you see in these organizers, compared to the previous or other organizers? Well, there's a boundary towards leg side by Sanju. Now, about organizers.
Yeah, so Venkat, right? So I think we have a good association with Venkat from past 3 years. Prior to that, he tried to approach us, but there were some vendors who are competing with him. But again, when Venkat came back to us with a competitive pricing as well, but that's what we always look: quality and competitive pricing. But from the time Venkat comes in, right? So he provides us good quality grounds, pitches, and as a vendor, right? So there are a lot of issues in terms of maybe a facilities like food, water, and whatnot, right? So he takes very keen action, like very keen, close look on that facilities, right? So that's what as an employee, like if I'm a sports committee member, I usually look neither if I'm just a member, okay, not as a sports member, but as a member, as an employee, I just look like what kind of facilities I'm getting, right, year on year. And the Venkat is doing a fantastic job, wherein is keep on increasing his facilities. Now I think he went to go through with the photo shoots, right, which was not in our mind, but he is coming up with the creative ideas every year, and that's where he will be making him and competitive always to have a bidding with us.
Well, glad that the players and even the committee is happy with the kind of facilities that are provided. I hope you enjoy this tournament well and play well and enjoy.
And the last thing is good commentary this time. I also added that one, right? I think the full-fledged was not there last year. We did for the knockouts and this one, but luckily we were able to get that one now as well. And this will be a more advantage and experience. Who are listening to us, families, friends, whoever are looking us, keep supporting us. Please send your child's husbands to this match, and this is at a big level we are doing. Encourage them and support them. That's what I wanted to convey here. Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for making me part of this wonderful event, and I am enjoying it thoroughly. Thank you very much for chatting with me. Enjoy your cricket. That's all. Thank you very much, Chandu. Last ball of the 15th over. 125 for 3. Big swing and a miss. 𝗀𝗏 finishes his third over. He considered 30 runs in his 3 overs. 𝗀𝗏. Moin 23 of 21 and Sanjay 28 of 14. Both these batters are in the middle and trying to finish the job for their team. The partnership is worth of 49 of just 25 deliveries.
15 overs completed, 125 for 3. 49 runs required in 30 deliveries.
Running between the wickets has improved a lot, particularly in this partnership. They were converting those singles into twos and occasionally getting some boundaries as well. Overpitched, drives for a single. Now Sanjay is back on strike. 4 boundaries and a maximum for him already. Looking for 2. Could be risky. And Moin rightly sent him back. It's a very good call. Goes big in the air. Man comes underneath it and takes it. At long on, a very good catch. Fourth wicket falls for Invincible Indians. An excellent partnership of 52 has been broken. Moin was there in the middle for quite some time. And now he has to come back to the middle, to the pavilion. Excellent catch by 𝗏𝗏 at long on. Prashant strikes. The first wicket for him. Invincible Indians, 128 for 4. New batter, Prashant Reddy. He goes straight away. It was hit very hard, but not into the placement. It was straight to long off. He made his intentions very clear. It's not going to take much time to settle in the middle. Oh, what a shot! Beautifully played. Brilliantly timed. Right into the slot. That sails over the side screen for a maximum. Second maximum for Sanjay.
Invincible Indians 135 for the loss of 4 wickets in 16 overs. 39 runs required in 24 deliveries. The required run rate has come down to 9.75.
Inzamam is back to bowl his third over. Oh, that goes very high in the air. Has it got the distance? Yes, it does. I told you already, Prashant has made his intentions very clear. And this time, he got...
Good running, good running.
That's a good run between the wickets.
Even last year, you remember.
Yes, of course. A lot of... okay, we'll talk in this one only directly. So, hi Dinesh, thank you for coming. Thanks for chatting with me. Yes, a lot of familiar faces from last year. Yes, you were part of the game as well. So, how is this time going on for you?
It's good that on the very first match I got a good start, and that's definitely given me confidence to go forward and perform well in the upcoming matches. And also thanks to Invisible team that last year I was played with Lancer, and before that I was with the Invincible Indian only. So I'm very happy that again I'm back to the Invincible Indians.
Well, so how many friends do you have in this team compared to?
It's not like team. We complete Optum have a family. It's like a cricket festival we do here. So I know like each and everyone in this ground. So like many new faces are there, and it's good that each and every year we are getting a new players, a new talent coming up. So it's very good. Like being in Optum is very good.
Okay, this looks like the IPL kind of story where the players are mixed and matched. You're not stuck to only one team. So this kind of playing with other players and playing the experience with other people, other good players. So how does it help you?
It definitely helps like to improve my game style. Like before I used to play at number 4, and then there are captains who promoted me to opener. Few send me at number 2, 3. So definitely I'm getting a good exposure that I can play at any level of the cricket places. So it's good. I'm getting a good exposure, and also like playing with a different. I'm making so many friends over here, like a different teams. It's very good.
Well, so looking at the position of the match right now, what do you think will happen?
Yeah, definitely it's an Invincible Indian match. So like the start we have got, and like in middle, it's okay. Like in each and every innings that happens, but again the players like Prashant and Sanjay is playing. It's very good, and definitely it's our match.
Well, I like that confidence, and I hope you enjoy this tournament, and we'll talk again soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet
And
you.
enjoy. Nice meeting you too again. Well, this match is getting very interesting. "17 overs completed, 146 with a loss of 4 wickets. 28 needed in 18. Now 𝗙𝗂𝗄𝗏 has the ball in his hand. That goes miles into the air. People coming underneath it. Nobody calls for it. It lands safely. And Prashant gets alive here. That should have been taken. That's a fielder's catch, who's in the circle. With long on fielder, bowler, and also the fielder was running for that catch. Nobody calls for it, and ultimately it lands safely in the air and in the gap. Sanjay is on fire. He's into 40s now. 43 of 21 deliveries. And look at the strike rate, 204.76. That score includes 5 boundaries and 2 maximums. And Prashant already hit a 6. Oh, this is a bigger. It was a lollipop. And Sanjay accepts it. And he moves to 49. And the equation looks way more simpler now. 17 of 14 required. Pulls it straight to deep mid-wicket. And that brings up 50 for Sanjay.
$50 for Sanjay.
Oh, this is a biggie as well. But this time by Prashant. They are in a hurry to finish the game. This match is going very interestingly. In the beginning, it looked like it was an easy one for Invincible Indians, but later the strike force played very well. They restricted the batters, took some wickets in the middle overs, but now these two batters are doing a wonderful job in the middle. Right now, only 10 runs required in 12 deliveries. 10 required. And Sanjay is on strike. Pitched in the middle and leg. Drives and takes a single. It's Prashant. Advances and dispatches. Over long gone. So it was a full toss. Such a clean hit. The timing was exquisite. It goes again. And he finishes the match in style, Prashant, with back-to-back sixes. What an innings he has played. This partnership has taken their team to win the second match of this United Premier League Season 11. Prashant Reddy, 27 of 9 deliveries with a strike rate of 300. Strike force has won the toss